Hello, Dr. Tonya Moore. I want to focus on communication. And the aspect that I'm going to focus on today is nonverbal communication. Or even though we can talk about nonverbal communication, we're going to also talk about communication that could be misleading. So when you talk about nonverbal communication, you talk about your facial expression, your body language, just pushing your shoulders up, using your hands, or it's like it gives a message out, like you're really, whether you're really passionate about something, your tone, your body language also sets the precedence as well. So you have to be mindful. Of course, you don't want to do a presentation and you're standing like a statue. You want to be able to express the right body language to be able to relay your message very clearly to your audience. Also, there's one thing that's very important, that even though if you don't use any body language at all, being silent is very important. I mean, when a person doesn't say anything and doesn't respond to you, you don't really know whether that person really really understood your message at all. So again, you want to be able to, when you're communicating, you want to be able to perhaps ask questions to make sure that person clearly understands. Or if you're the receiver of that message, you want to give a brief back. Make sure that person understand that you understood their message very clearly. If they gave you an assignment, a task, homework to do, don't lead the atmosphere without understanding exactly what you need to do and what you need to accomplish. It's okay to give them a brief back of what you clearly understood, just to make sure you don't go off course. The other thing is your pitch can be very important. I know when I used to be a commander, basic training, I had drill sergeants out there, and the drill sergeant had this strong pitch so the soldiers can clearly understand this is a task, this is what needs to be done, and this is how important it is for you to get this accomplished. So again, sometimes the pitch can be very important to get the message out. Misleading, when we talk about statistics and facts, things of that nature, I would say the internet, it's okay to get stuff off the internet. It's okay to get stuff off the website, whatever you want to do. The most important aspect of that is make sure the author is credible. If you got something out there that you're trying to study about history, U.S. history, policies, or whatever it may be, and the person that's the author of that article have no clear understanding of background or knowledge or expertise in that field, I wouldn't trust that article. So I always say research that person that's delivering that message. It's not the article itself because it came off the internet or the website. Again, so it's so important that you also remember, do not use jargons that could be misleading, because I know for me, again, from the military background, we create all kind of jargons, all kind of acronyms, and may not be understood in the civilian sector. So again, when you're in your arena, in your organization, try not to use jargons. Or if you're going to use jargons, you need to make sure it's very clear what the jargon actually meant. So again, be mindful of your nonverbal. Be mindful of your pitch. Be mindful of your misleading, and be mindful of not using jargons when in reference to communication. My name is Dr. Tonya Moore, and I'll talk to you today about communication.